This is Louis Yurdell here with RxMuscle.com. I'm here with RX Muscle favorite, Colette Nelson.
I love you guys.
Colette, just saw you up in Toronto. You got second calls up there. Now you're coming here to the Wings of Strength,
Yeah.
Omaha Pro.
I'm crazy enough to do 2 in a row. Why didn't somebody tell me that this is not fun?
What's that like as a competitor doing 2 shows as a pro? As an amateur, I don't know how much harder it is, but...
Well, you know, it's interesting because I have to say that after not competing for 4 years, it almost feels like you're doing it for the first time when I was getting ready for the Toronto. And then to put a back-to-back show, you know, I'm a little rusty on that whole concept. So, yeah, it was tough. The water started coming back Monday and Tuesday, and then I had all these meetings for work. And you and I were speaking before. I do like to do the water loading. It really works for me well. I couldn't do it the way I like to do it. So, you know, it's what it is. You have to work with and roll with the punches.
So what's it like being, you came from bodybuilding and you weren't big enough, and now it looks like, you're almost too big, or not really big, but maybe too thick for, say, the physique. What do you do?
I know, it's such a... People that know me, I mean, I'm very hard-headed about my training, and I mean, you guys see me do bros versus pros. I love to train. I live to train, so...
I'm pretty sure you could out-deadlift me.
I'm pretty crazy. So...
It's not really saying much, but...
Thanks a lot, Louis. So the thing is, I know what I have to do mentally, and I know what I have to do physically. It's mentally getting around my hard-headedness when it comes to my training, because, yeah, I mean, I'm not big enough, for bodybuilding, and then now I'm, like that, on that cusp of being too big for physique, but right there. So I think there's a lot of things that I gotta really kind of wrestle with for the next year to kind of fine-tune what I need to do to actually do well here in physique.
Just more about refinement, I think, as opposed to redoing everything.
Right, true, because I've been training for 20 years. I mean, I started training when I was about 19, so it's been a long time, and hardcore.
Does this mean no more deadlifts?
Oh my God, see, that's what kills me. I love the deadlift. I love the squat. I love the bench. I mean, I'm a freak when it comes to chest training. I mean, I was, and everyone's like, Colette, just stop training your chest. That's like telling somebody, like, never to eat their favorite food ever again. So that's how much I like training chest.
No, just as long as you're competing, not ever.
Right. That's true. Yeah, true. So we'll see, but I'm enjoying it because I think that there's, you don't have that pressure of always having to get bigger. And sometimes when you always have to get bigger, you don't have as much ability to, you
can never get that true refined physique because...
That's exactly right, because you're chasing it. I gotta get this, and then getting that, you kind of give up. You give to get a little bit, so I think it'll be kind of a fun challenge. I think, life is about reinventing yourself, right? So
what are you going to do this week? I mean, you went to Toronto, you dipped in. There's really not a lot. You can't, like, all of a sudden, my waist went down 6 inches or my quads went down. What can you do this week to maybe bring a better presentation to the show?
I was just trying, this is just what I'm doing for this week, but was to try and get as small as I could. So I'm not going to do any, I'm just going to stay as depleted as I can to try, and you see what I'm saying? That's just what I'm going to attempt for this particular show, is just try and get even as small as I can. So
I'm not really an expert on, like, the whole, like, tightening, flattening type thing, but I notice sometimes when people stay too flat, their skin gets a little loose. How do you keep your skin tight and also be flat?
Yeah, well, that's going to be the balancing act. I do have good skin. I'm so happy about that, you know what I mean? So I never really had that paper thin skin, so I didn't get that real loose look. But again, you're right. It's going to be that fine line. I guess we're going to see what happens on Saturday.
Yes, we will. We'll see Colette Nelson, the RX Muscle favorite fanfare. A lot of people on there are looking for her, always asking, where's the Colette updates? I'm like, her name's Nelson. She's not up yet. So anyway, I'm here with Colette Nelson in Omaha.
Yes.
And Chris Nickel on camera. RxMuscle.com.
Love you guys.